Time now for the big screen. We take a look at the movies coming to theaters and streaming platforms this weekend.
Candace McMillan, the movie guru with Seattle Refined, joins us this morning. Hey, Candace.
Hey, guys.
How was your Halloween?
It was pretty wet.
Yeah.
But it was awesome.
Good. What did you go as?
I went as a wet mom under an umbrella.
I think a lot of parents did that.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully
That's
your
all I
kids
could
had
pull
cool
off yesterday.
costumes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right, let's talk about these movies, and we're going to start off this morning with the indie film for fans of that genre, and it's called Anora.
Anora. It is possibly the most buzzed about film this year. So if you haven't heard about it now, you will start hearing about it for the next few months, leading up to Oscars and all the award season stuff. It won the Palme d'Or at Cannes, which is the highest prize you can win at the Cannes Film Festival. So it's pretty great. A lot of people think it's going to go the distance and, get some Best Actress, Best Director, all that jazz. It is about a sex worker played by Mikey Madison. She is incredible, who meets a Gen Z Russian oligarch named Ivan, played by Mark Edelstein, who has been called the Russian Timothy Chalamet, if you can see it there in the trailer. But he makes a proposition to her to be his girlfriend for a week. She thinks she's just getting money and going to run with it, but she doesn't expect to be swept up in a Cinderella fairy tale. That kind of goes awry. It's really an incredible film. Mikey Madison just gives the performance of a lifetime. I hope she gets nominated. She does her own stunts, her own dancing. She really feels authentic. Much more authentic than, Pretty Woman's being thrown around as a comparison. I wouldn't say there's much comparison there. Be prepared for nudity, sex, profanity, but I loved it.
Sounds great.
Wow.
Where can we watch this one? Is it in theaters?
It's in theaters this weekend.
Okay, wow.
Good weekend for it.
I need to see that. Okay, next on the list we have Here, starring Tom Hanks and Robin Wright.
Good actors.
Yes, it does star Tom Hanks and Robin Wright. For me, it's a little tough. Robert Zemeckis directed this. You know him. He's directed Back to the Future, Forrest Gump, Contact. He's a big director. He really got into this motion capture technique in filmmaking, which uses technology to take people's likeness and either kind of animate them, which he's done for the Polar Express and A Christmas Carol. Here he's de-aging his actors, so it's the actors, but they look younger. That was very distracting for me. I didn't love it. This film takes place in one small corner of the universe. The camera never moves from its angle. So it's from the prehistoric age to the 20th century in the same spot. So you kind of see what happens on this plot of land throughout the years. It's a really cool concept. It didn't work for me. I thought it was a pretty mundane story. I wasn't that interested in it. I thought it was kind of gimmicky. I didn't like the technology they used. I thought it hindered the performances. This was a snooze for me. If you like these actors, if you like Robert Zemeckis, what he's been doing over the past few years, this may be for you. It just was not for me.
It just seems like it would be, I don't know if it would be boring that the camera stays in that same, position. Obviously, you're seeing different things, but I don't know. That's kind of a
It's limited. It really limits what the characters can do. The scenes are very short, so you don't really feel like you're getting to know the characters very well.
Interesting. And I love those actors, too, both of them.
I know.
Fantastic.
Okay, so that's a maybe then.
All right, let's talk about some music now. The documentary Music by John Williams, one of the great composers, and this is streaming on Disney+.
Yeah, so you guys know his music, I'm guessing.
Yep.
His scores.
Maybe.
Yeah, when I lived in LA, we used to attend his concert at the Hollywood Bowl every single summer. It was magic, and this really brought that back to me. For me, you know his music. It's Jaws, Star Wars, Harry Potter, Jurassic Park, the Olympics, NBC News.
Yep.
He's kind of dabbled in everything. And this is a very by-the-books documentary. I wouldn't say it's revolutionary or will affect your thoughts on his genius in any way. But if you love his work, if you don't know much about him, it's a nice watch. It outlines his personal and professional trajectory. Steven Spielberg and J.J. Abrams comment on him and, give some cool stories. John Williams himself, who is still around and working at over 90 years old, is in it. It's a nice watch if you have Disney Plus streaming.
Okay, that'd be nice for some music and to learn about one of the, greats.
Yeah, it's like the backstory of a guy who has had so much impact on movies and news music and just so many things. He's just so talented.
And how did he get here?
Yeah.
Now, Candace, I did watch one of your recommendations from last week's big screen. I watched Woman of the Hour last weekend with Anna Kendrick on Netflix. It was great.
Yeah. Right? Nice watch.
Thanks for that recommendation.
There you go.
Oh, good.
I always take Candace's advice.
She always has great recommendations.
Yeah.
I want to see that first one.
So you're gonna see
and-
Anora this week.
Yes, I will see Anora for sure.
And I would totally watch the Williams one, the documentary. Sounds fantastic.
Okay, we got some picks.
All right, thanks, Candace.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.